Today, we're going to talk about V from the global phenomenon BTS. But, this is so much more than your typical story about talent and hard work. This is a story about fate, about friendship, and about one single unexpected moment that changed literally everything.
I mean, seriously, how does that even happen? That's really the big question at the heart of his incredible journey. His path didn't start with some big dream of being a star, but with just a simple act of being a good friend. So here's how we're going to break down his story. We'll start with that accidental audition, then his explosive debut with BTS, move on to how he found his own voice as a solo artist, explore his work beyond music, and finally look at his status as a true record-breaking icon.
All right, let's jump right in at the very beginning. This first chapter isn't about some lifelong ambition. Nope, it's all about a wild twist of fate that happened in his hometown of Daegu.
V's story kicks off in 1995. And like a lot of great stories, it all started with some advice from his dad. His father believed that any real musician should master an instrument, so he encouraged V to learn the saxophone. Little did they know that this wasn't just going to be some hobby. It was the very first note in a career he hadn't even imagined yet.
Okay, and this is where the story takes a major turn. In 2011, V goes with a friend to a big-hit entertainment audition, purely for moral support. He had zero plans to audition himself. But then, a talent scout from the company's development team spotted him and insisted that he should give it a shot.
Just think about that for a second. Of all the people who showed up that day in Daegu, dreaming of this moment, the only one to pass was the guy who wasn't even there to audition. It's such a crazy twist of fate. That one moment, that little bit of encouragement, didn't just get him a callback. It set his entire life off in a completely new direction.
So how does an accidental audition turn into global superstardom? Well, that brings us right to Chapter 2, his debut with a group that was about to take the entire world by storm.
And then, the day finally arrived. June 13th, 2013. V debuted as a sub-vocalist for a brand new group called BTS. Back then, they were this small hip-hop group from a small company, but their message about fighting prejudice and being a voice for their generation was about to start a movement. This wasn't just the beginning of his career, it was the start of a whole new era in music.
But, being part of a huge group like BTS naturally makes you want to explore your own individual creativity. So as the group's fame just exploded, V started to carve out his own artistic identity. He evolved from being a member of the group into a celebrated composer and soloist with that incredibly soulful, unique baritone voice. You can really see his whole artistic journey laid out so clearly here. He started by just dipping his toes into co-composing, and then he took a big leap with his first solo song, Stigma. By 2019, he was writing his own songs fully in English, which led him all the way to his full-fledged solo album, Layover. It's such a clear path of growing confidence and creativity. And his power as a solo artist really became undeniable with the song Sweet Night. He didn't just sing this track. He wrote it, composed it, and produced it himself for a huge hit drama. And what was the result? A world record. It just proved that his global reach as a standalone artist was absolutely massive.
As his musical voice got stronger and stronger, so did his passion to explore other creative fields. V really proved that his talents couldn't be contained in just a recording studio or on a concert stage.
Back in 2016, he showed us a totally different side of himself, making his acting debut in the drama Hwarang. And he didn't just show up, he won an award for his performance. He's also brought his natural charm to variety shows like Ginny's Kitchen, which just proves his appeal extends way beyond the world of music.
And that brings us to our final chapter, V's absolutely staggering impact as an individual in our digital world, where you can literally measure his influence in minutes and millions.
So, take a look at this number, 43 minutes. What do you think someone could possibly achieve in just 43 minutes?
Well, that's exactly how long it took for V to get his first 1 million followers, right after he launched his personal Instagram account. It happened so fast he earned a Guinness World Record for it.
But he wasn't done breaking records, not even close. Now look at this second number, 4 hours and 52 minutes.
Yep, that's how long it took him to reach 10 million followers, breaking a second Guinness World Record on the very same day. It's just powerful proof of his incredible global popularity.
So you go from being the supportive friend in the crowd to a record-breaking global icon. V's journey has been defined time and time again by the unexpected.
And it really just leaves us with one big question. In a career that started completely by chance, what kind of surprise could possibly come next?